let's jump right into this explainer and take a close look at the local experts keeping the air fresh down in Holiday, Florida. We're talking about Bright Air Duct Cleaning. These guys have been helping the community breathe easy since 2008. Now, if you own a home, you already know indoor air quality is an absolute must. But you might be wondering, what makes a local expert so much better than a massive national chain? Well, let's find out.
So the really crucial difference here comes down to who you're trusting with your home. It's all about whether you want dedicated, local neighbors who provide free estimates, or if you're willing to roll the dice with an out-of-town call center. Bright Air operates right there in the Holiday community. You're not getting a random contractor dispatched from miles away who doesn't know a thing about the local climate. You're getting people who actually live and work in the exact same environment you do.
And that leads us directly to a major professional standard, NADCA certification. You've probably seen those letters, but what do they actually mean? Basically, it indicates that the technicians are intensely trained to handle real field conditions and meet incredibly strict industry standards for HVAC cleaning. Bright Air is fully licensed and holds this specific certification, so they aren't just showing up with a standard shop vac, right? They bring expert-level training to tackle the very real, unique conditions homes and Holiday face every single day.
Okay, let's look at our roadmap. We're going to take a customized neighborhood-by-neighborhood tour through Holiday. We'll cover your trusted local experts, aging homes in Beacon Square, protecting Forest Hill seniors, fighting moisture and mold, solutions for newer properties, and finally, why choose Bright Air.
All right, Section 1. Your trusted local experts, Bright Air Holiday.
What's really interesting here is this core promise straight from their materials. We are your neighbors, and we treat every property like our own. It's literally a guarantee that they will not leave until you're completely satisfied with their services. Because they truly care about their neighbors, they put a massive premium on hands-on local experience. They aren't just churning through job tickets, they're treating a neighbor's property.
Moving along, Section 2. Aging homes in Beacon Square, built in 1975.
1975. That number tells a huge story. Since most of the homes in the Beacon Square neighborhood were built way back around 1975, the HVAC systems inside them are dealing with literal decades of history. If a system hasn't been properly and thoroughly cleaned, you're dealing with aging ductwork that absolutely requires highly specialized attention.
To put that into perspective, the exact solution for Beacon Square residents involves removing nearly 50 years of hidden dust. Just think about what builds up over half a century. We're talking airborne particles and debris that just settle deep inside those vents year after year. Bright Air steps in, meticulously clears out that generational dust, and basically gives those older systems a brand new lease on life. It vastly improves the indoor air quality.
Next up, Section 3. Protecting Forest Hill Seniors, a 55-plus community.
For the seniors living in this wonderful 55-plus community, air quality is tied directly to daily comfort and overall health. Bright Air's focus mission here is extracting hidden pet dander and allergens so everyone can breathe significantly easier. We all know older adults can be particularly sensitive to respiratory irritants, right? So by focusing heavily on allergen and dander removal, they are directly tackling the wellness priorities of the Forest Hills community.
Section 4. Fighting moisture and mold in Holiday Lake Estates.
Check this out. An astonishing 86% of properties in Holiday Lake Estates face significant flood risks. 86%. That environmental reality completely changes what your air ducts actually need. You absolutely cannot treat these homes the same way you treat a dry, inland property.
Because of that notoriously high local moisture, Bright Air provides super targeted solutions to stop dangerous mold growth dead in its tracks. They know that in Holiday Lake Estates, duct cleaning isn't just about sweeping out dust. It is a vital, proactive defense against that damp Florida climate, keeping moisture from ruining the air you breathe.
All right, Section 5. Solutions for newer properties in Gulf Trace and Orangewood. Over in the Gulf Trace neighborhood, the issue isn't 50 years of dust, it's construction debris, specifically lingering drywall dust from newer builds. And why is this such a big deal? Well, that fine, powdery drywall dust can easily clog up and destroy a brand new HVAC system. By vacuuming it out, they protect and save your incredibly expensive new AC unit from burning out prematurely. It's a crucial step for new construction that a lot of homeowners completely miss.
Meanwhile, over in Orangewood Village, the data shows that 13% of homes often sit vacant for periods of time. And this creates a very specific type of air quality problem. When a house is closed up tight and the air isn't circulating, things get stagnant very fast. So for people moving into Orangewood Village, the big key here is that Bright Air clears out all that accumulated stagnant pollen to ensure a totally fresh start. Florida pollen is no joke, and when it gets trapped in the ductwork of an empty home, turning the AC on for the first time is basically an allergen blast. They make sure new move-ins actually get to enjoy clean air from day one.
Finally, Section 6. Why choose Bright Air? Tailored solutions.
Let's summarize this hyperlocal expertise. Beacon Square requires removing 50 years of hidden dust. Forest Hills needs pet dander and allergen extraction. Holiday Lake Estates demands proactive mold prevention due to moisture. Gulf Trace needs that new drywall dust vacuumed out. And Orangewood Village requires clearing out stagnant pollen. It's not a generic one-size-fits-all service. They provide the exact, tailored solution your specific subdivision needs based on actual localized data.
If you're in the area, Bright Air Duct Cleaning Holiday is located right there locally at 2435 US 19, Suite 96B. You can give them a call at 727-914-9890. They offer dedicated service 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., and they always provide free estimates so you know exactly what you're looking at before they even start.
I'll leave you with this final thought. Think about the air you're breathing in your house right now. Isn't it time you trusted your home's air quality to a true local neighbor instead of a distant call center? Are you ready to let a trusted, NODCA-certified neighbor help you breathe easier today? That wraps up our explainer on Bright Air Duct Cleaning. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive, and as always, keep learning and stay curious.